Okay. So, things tend to be ramping up and moving along here with the whole DLSS 5 controversy, as they say in the UK. So NVIDIA came out with their trailer. They showed us what their DLSS 5 could do. I absolutely loved it. But it seems like half or more of the gaming community hated it. I even noticed that my reaction to it had gotten ratioed. I was like, I ain't been ratioed. I don't get ratioed. This doesn't happen to me. What is wrong with this? Why do people hate it so much? And people were saying that they felt it just looked like the stereotypical AI slop. I did not feel so, but many people did. So, NVIDIA's, I don't know, was it CEO or chairman or representative, whoever, came out and said that, look, the companies knew what we were doing with it, and also they have control over it. So no matter what you want to do with it, if you want to go for hyperrealism, you want to go cartoony, you want to go for something abstract, you can do that. There isn't just one quote unquote type of look or filter that gets blanketed on every single thing. So I think that put some people at ease that were worried about it. Not me, because I wasn't worried about it, because I liked it. But apparently, there's an issue here. And the problem with that is that companies are saying that they were blindsided, that they were in the dark about this, just like everyone else was. So when they were introduced to it, it basically was when we were introduced to it. So let's take a look at this. Okay, just a few days ago, tech giant NVIDIA released the new DLSS 5 AI-powered face technology, which didn't go exactly as planned. The company even featured games. Wait a minute. There we go. Even featured games that I enlarged the picture real quick and it totally lost my place. The company even featured games that were already released to prove how much improvement this new tech could bring to the table. Apparently, even the devs who worked on the games themselves weren't briefed on their projects getting the DLSS 5 treatment. Given how controversial the topic is, this certainly adds a whole can of gasoline to the fire. According to anonymous sources by Insider Gaming, who purportedly work at Ubisoft, the DLSS 5 reveal happened to them at the same time it happened to the general public. One Ubisoft dev said, "We found out the same time as the public did." Additionally, developers at Capcom also told the website that the announcement and even the involvement were shocking. As Capcom has staunchly been anti-AI. Excuse me. I didn't know that. That was a mini burp. At the reveal, Capcom's Resident Evil Requiem was one of the titles shown off to spotlight how much improvement DLSS 5 can do for games. That was one of my favorite. I know she didn't totally look the same, but I've seen remasters and upgrades of other things, even though that's not exactly what it is, maybe, but, and characters have looked kind of different or whatever, but better, so that's why it didn't bother me, but like, it doesn't look like her. People were pissed off. Though it's debatable whether the tech improved Grace Ashcroft's appearance or not. Developers at Capcom also told the website that the announcement and even the involvement was shocking, as Capcom has staunchly been anti-AI. You got some explaining to do. Supposedly, some of the devs at Capcom feared that the DLSS 5 announcement could signal a change in the company's view on using generative AI for game development. Bear in mind that these are from anonymous sources and should not be taken as official quotes from either company. Like it or not, it seems AI is going to be part of games and game development for the foreseeable future. Is DLSS 5 a good thing? That depends on whom you ask. Oh, I'll tell you this. You know what's interesting to me? And I absolutely love it now, and it's what everything is based on. But I remember when polygons first came out. And we've got these blocky, janky, sharp-looking characters with, faces and textures overlaid over them, and they moved realistically. But at the time, they didn't look better than, to me at least, than 32-bit type graphics. I more loved that than what polygons were doing. But that's the direction that they went in, that the gaming industry went in. Now everything's polygons, you know what I mean? 3D and everything. So I say that to say, I'm sure there were gamers that were like me that weren't cool with polygons back then. But we didn't have social media back then. So, you had to talk to your friends. That's all, maybe other people you ran into. But over the years, it got better and better and better and better and better. Became the standard. And the stuff they do is astounding now. You know what I mean? We go look at something like the first Resident Evil ever. Then you look at what they're doing now. So that's how I think things may be with AI. But we'll have to wait and see. I'm assuming they'll get better. But even the improvements it's said to be bringing to the table are debatable. Given not everyone is a fan of their game characters getting an AI glow up, at the end of the day, it's up to the developers how much they want to or need to utilize DLSS 5 in their games. And I'm hoping it's used sparingly. So that's what this writer has said here. It is what it is. But I guess they're going to have to come back with something. Because now the gaming companies are making them look like a liar. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you all think. If you enjoyed my thoughts on this, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. 10 million subscribers.